What's going on out there? It's your boy RickGames27, and once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. And I'm pretty excited about the Gamescom that I saw today. I couldn't take off of work to watch it this morning, but I watched it as soon as I got off of work, and I was pretty impressed. I was pretty impressed with with the games I saw with Scalebound, Crackdown 3, Quantum Break, and those games right there. Got me excited. Got me really excited to be an Xbox One owner, because of course those games are exclusive on the Xbox. It's you can't get that nowhere else. And honestly, if Microsoft would have showcased those games at E3, then it would have killed it would have killed Sony. And I honestly thought that Microsoft barely won by a slight edge with the E3, but everybody got their own opinions. Some people said Microsoft won, some people said Sony won, but if you want to combine the games, Microsoft games from E3 and the Gamescom, and of course, I don't think Sony is showing up this year. No, they're not showing up. I'm gonna give 2015 to Microsoft. Just whatever, E3, Gamescom. I'm gonna say Microsoft won it all, because they show more first-party games, more exclusives than Sony. If you want to combine the Gamescom and the E3. And Scalebound, oh my god, that game looks so freaking beautiful. It's of course it's made by Platinum Games, which I am a huge fan of. If you play Bayonetta 2, then of course you go want to play Scalebound. If you own a Wii U and Xbox One, and if you're a Bayonetta 2 owner, I'm pretty sure you probably want to play Scalebound. It's made by the same folks, and I'm a huge Platinum Games. They got some really great games, and I feel that with their great games, it just doesn't generate the amount of sales that they deserve. And y'all need to support this game. Y'all need to support this game if you own an Xbox One. I know I got a lot of Wii U people on my channel, but I'm trying to shift a little bit towards the Xbox One. But I want to do both. But I guess with the Wii U or Nintendo in the situation that they are in, it's just not much news to bring about. But with it's a lot of stuff to talk about. But as far as games, I'm gonna have to shift over to Microsoft for a little bit, because it's just more stuff to talk about, because they actually have games. But like I said, man, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about the DVR, the little deal, which is a really cool feature. I'm really excited about the little keyboard that you can put on your controller, because it gets really irritating, using your analog stick just to you trying to freaking using your controller in general, just typing a freaking long sentence or messaging people in the chat with it. Like, it gets really annoying, and I'm glad that they are giving us this little keyboard. It's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, which is a really cool feature. And of course, we're getting y'all already know about the backwards capability, which is a great feature. And like I said when I was in Dave's podcast a while ago, like with the backwards capabilities, like with games like okay, I owned the Wii. There was some games that I didn't play when I was on the Wii. When I owned the Wii, like I guess whenever I got rid of my Wii, I missed out on some games like Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, Pandora's Tower, Xenoblade. But whenever I heard about those games, whenever I had a Wii U, I was like, what? I never played those games. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy those games, since I'm kind of in the dry spell now, to play those games. So yes, I played those games, and they were really great games. It was really great. Pandora's Tower and Xenoblade, they didn't really sell the way it's supposed to sell. I'm thinking it sold less than 1 million on both of them. And of course, with the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, it sold almost 4 million. But come on, it's Zelda. Like, we are used to Zelda games selling between 6 to 8 million. Just like how Twilight Princess sold between, I think it sold like around 8 million if you want to combine the GameCube and the Wii. So it sold pretty well. And the reason why Skyward Sword didn't sell that well, because around that time, whenever it came out, 2011, Nintendo basically already gave up on the Wii. So, and of course in 2012, that's when the Wii U came out. So yeah, Skyward Sword wasn't even out that long. That's why it didn't generate that much sales. So that's why it's great to have backwards capability, because you could go back and play some games that you hadn't played last generation. Like, I hadn't played Crackdown. I missed out on that. I missed out on Uncharted, because I didn't own a PS3 last generation. So whenever I get a PS4, I'm gonna get the Nathan Drake collection. And with the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, I played Gears of War 1, but I did not play Gears of War 2 and 3. So that's a win-win for me. You know, so yes, it could be great to have backwards capabilities, and I'm glad that Microsoft is actually listening to their fans. And this right here, this feature and these first party games and stuff is basically, I won't say putting Sony in the corner, because they already left them. I think they got sold the Xbox One by by 12 million, something like that. I think the Xbox One is like around 13 million and the PS4 is like around 25, something like that. So it just basically puts more pressure on Sony. But then again, they got a big cushion, with their lead. But right as of now, I just feel that the Xbox One is the console to own, a must-have, especially if you like games like Quantum Break, Scalebound, Crackdown, Forza, Halo, Gears, Fable Legends. They got some good games. They got some new games, with the Record that looks really interesting. And you got the other game made from, I believe, Rare, the Sea of Thieves or something like that. It's something in the Sea of Thieves. That looks interesting. I forgot the name of that game, but it's something in the Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the Xbox, they getting a fair share of exclusives, and that's what Phil Spencer said, that they are focusing on exclusive and not trying to focusing on getting exclusive deals with third parties, because they want to make their own games, so they can basically take in most of that profit instead of splitting it with third parties. So yeah, it's understandable with Microsoft being a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they are making lots and lots of money. We already know they are banking. So if they're banking, then they need to step away from third parties and build their own shit, because they are in a situation that they can make a whole bunch of games. It's just, do they want to? Microsoft the Xbox brand has a lot of potential to be the best. The question, the question is, do they want to be the best? But ever since Phil Spencer came in, he turned things around a lot, and I'm a huge fan of Phil Spencer. He says the right things, and if he sees Sony and Nintendo do something good, he always congratulates them. He's a nice guy. I really like him, just like how a lot of Nintendo fans like Reggie Fils-Aimé, because his coolness and his swag. That's how a lot of Xbox owners, Xbox fans feel about Phil Spencer. He got that coolness, he got that swag, that laid back mentality, and he's a cool guy. And by him being a cool guy, he's also listening to the consumers, listening to our outcry. So like I said, I'm glad that I'm an Xbox One owner, and I really enjoyed the Gamescom, and they had some really great games. They got the Rainbow Six Siege. And like I said, if you are an Xbox One owner, since Xbox One has backwards capability, you get to go back and play Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. I played those before. I already beat those, but it's still a great deal. It's basically 3 games for the price of one. They show they finally showed Just Cause 3, which looks interesting. And I believe I'm thinking with Just Cause 3, I think you get Just Cause 2. That's what I'm thinking, for free if you bought Just Cause 3, but that's just only on Xbox One. I don't think that's going to be the same thing on PS4, since they don't have backwards capabilities. But like I said, they showed some really great games today, and it was another game that I saw. I forgot the name of it. Homefront, I think that's what it was, but that was really interesting. But they showed some really great games today. I can't name them all, but like I say, Scalebound, Quantum Break, Crackdown. I didn't even mention Halo 5 and Halo Wars. And Halo Wars is coming out next holiday, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm really excited about Halo 5. And Halo 5, of course, is coming out this coming up holiday. Actually, I think it's coming before the holiday. I think Tomb Raider is the holiday release, and Halo's coming out in October, something like that. But I saw the multiplayer. The multiplayer looks really, really good, and I'm a huge fan of those type of games. But anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how y'all feel. Give me y'all feedback about the Gamescom. If y'all watched it today, I'm just so excited to be an Xbox One owner. They got some great games coming out. really great games, and I feel that I just have a lot of games to play. You know, no disrespect to the Nintendo fan base, you know, and Nintendo, you know, I love video games, and I don't want to be in dry spells. But you know, people, I don't like. That's another thing I want to bring up before I end this. Like, I don't understand what people talking about. The Xbox One is in dry spell. It's been in dry spell all year. If the Xbox One has been in dry spell all year, then how the hell they have Mortal Kombat 10? Why they have Battlefield Hardline? Why they got Witcher 3? Why they got Batman Arkham Knight? I really don't understand. Why they got Resident Evil Revelations 2? Why they got Dying Light? Like, last time I checked, those games came out this year. If you want to talk about a dry spell, what the Wii U got this year? So let's don't act like third-party multi-plats don't count as video games, because it is video games. Okay, if you want to talk about dry spell as far as exclusives, then yes, they are kind of dry as far as exclusives. But towards the end of this year, they got a fair share of exclusives and on top of third-party support. So let's stop doing that. Let's stop being stupid. But anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about the Gamescom overall. Just like I said, give me your thoughts and your opinions about it. And once again, this is your boy RickGame27, and y'all have a good day.